from the Home Secretary.
Yes, Shabana Mahmood will declare today the right to settle will be dependent on not claiming benefits, and migrants will also have to pass a good citizen test.
And your week with us, I'm Eamon Holmes.
I'm Ellie Costello, and this is GB News Breakfast.
Idea that if you haven't accepted a job within 18 months, and the Chancellor goes along with this as well, that you'll be stripped of your benefits type thing. Could you imagine the rubbish jobs you'll be offered? You know, you'll be told, right, we're going to strip you off your benefits, but if you don't accept this job.
And what kind of jobs do you think they'd be offered?
I'm not going to say, because some poor people have to do those jobs. And, you know, I think it's the easy thing always to say, Paul. Yeah. You know, because I remember as a teenager applying for jobs or thinking of jobs and believing I wanted to be a journalist, and nobody, no teacher, Channel 4. And one of the girls who was leaving school at 16, she said she wanted to go into hospitality and catering and do that sort of thing. And then it said at the end of the programme, the girl was signed up for a carer course or whatever it is. But I'm thinking, what happened to I want to work in catering?
And it takes away the vision.
If the vacancies are out there, for the amount of young people that actually want to get out there and work.
It's a lot of old rubbish, so it is. Everybody in work. We're gonna, believe that when I say it. So what we're doing, we're talking about this so that what is your experience of this? What is your view on this? You may well be of the opinion, well, if they don't take what's offered to them, you know, strip them of benefits and do all that and whatever. Well, anyway, here in the studio, we've got Laura McKevitt, one of my favourite people, with a view on that. Laura, tell me this. When you were a youngster, definition of you, if you believe mass migration should come to an end, Labour is saying that you're a racist. Will you accept that, or do you not accept that? Let us know. Have your say this morning. Lauren will be back at 7 o'clock and we'll talk to...
It's past 6. President Trump is set to host Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at the White House today, with hopes of finalising a peace deal in Gaza.
So I was on my way home last night and I was going through a park and whatever, and stop playing that music, please. And I meant to say, but she's not going to play that music, but she did play that music. There we go. And anyway, there's one side of the road is covered in mist, right? Like
spooky.
Hounds of the Baskerville type thing. And the other side isn't. And I just tried, this is my brain, right? So I'm thinking, this is to heat it up the ground, and it's now 6 o'clock at night and it's cold. And I think the heat's coming out of the ground and turning into mist. That's what I think.
I don't think you're wrong, actually. So, mist forms when invisible water vapour in the air cools and condenses into tiny visible water droplets. It is the same thing as fog. The only difference is the visibility. So mist is a bit more... You get a bit more visibility. Fog is blackout. There you go.
No, it's very interesting. And a lot of it about last night and a lot of it about this morning as well.
Cooler temperatures and high humidity together.
And roll the music. Here we go. A Ryder Cup win for Europe. We will be discussing that and more with Paul Coyte, and we're doing that next. This is GB News Breakfast with Eamon and Ellie. Very shortly, we're going to be talking about the behaviour of the American crowd at the Ryder Cup over the weekend, which, in my opinion, Paul, was disgraceful.
Oh, it was unbelievably bad.
It's the Great British Giveaway. It is whopper dopper. It doesn't get much better than this. Have a go.
Good luck. Now it's time to go through the latest sports news with Paul Coyte, who's here with...
The year it is. It's otherwise known as Michaelmas in the Christian calendar, the Harvest Festival, and features as part of our daily reflection. We're going to be back.
Just for a minute, though.
Right after the break, and they may even have a certain drink that could slash heart disease. We'll tell you what that drink is next.
We're back going through the papers with Dawn Eastham and Christopher Blair.
It was terrific. It really was. It was great.
Now, here's something that would give me the heebie-jeebies, the creeps. These are World Cup mascots we're talking about here.
Do you want to have a look at these?
No, I don't, but anyway.
No, let's have a look.
Well, you've put it out there, so we've got to see them now.
OK.
It is.
Yes, I do, because... I do know what it is. I do know what it is,
That is another cliffhanger.
But and I'll tell you why I know right after this, OK?
All right, lovely.
Hello there, very good to see you on this Monday morning. Thank you for starting your day and your week with us. We're with you until 9:30. I'm Eamon Holmes.
I'm Ellie Costello, and this is GB News Breakfast.
And like the Chief Secretary was using that term, as most politicians do most days, they talk about a silver bullet. Do you know what a silver bullet is?
Yeah, it's like the panacea, the perfect solution.
But you know why we could talk about a silver bullet?
No.
Who do they fire a silver bullet at?
I don't know who.
A werewolf.
Oh.
Yeah, a werewolf. Because a werewolf can only be killed by a silver bullet or a silver sword into its heart.
Every day's a school day.
Yeah. And, I can't, Whereas a vampire can be killed with holy water, with garlic.
Garlic,
Or stake to the heart. Yeah.
There you are.
There you go. Every day's a school day.
Oh, you know.
Well, let's speak now to GB News' Deputy Political Editor, Tom Harwood, who's in Liverpool for us at the Labour Party. Welcome back to Breakfast. Now, new analysis by Which has highlighted a common misconception among homeowners.
Which is?
Regarding their insurance policies. Well, a lot of home insurance policies don't actually cover for accidental damage.
And we assume it does.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be one of the most important things it should cover.
So whether it's buildings or contents, is that included? Have a look. But it's often not the case. Let's talk to consumer journalist.
Everything's good my end. My home insurance is just automatically renewed. And then Harry tells us that's actually a very bad idea.
Check what you're renewing. Yeah.
So I need to have a look at that. That's my homework.
And we're going to have a look at the travel update now. What's happening where? Take a short break and hopefully we'll welcome you back with Paul and all the sport, including he'll be teeing off with the Ryder Cup, and we reckon the celebrations are still ongoing on that front. Back after Holiday Sun, here it is, and we've got Greg the Bakers will be branching out if you're in search of some Holiday Sun. Don't know why these two things are connected, but there we go. Hello there, very good morning, good to see you. I'm Eamon Holmes, with you until 9:30.
I'm Ellie Costello, and this is GB News.
Going to mimic. Diane says words mean nothing, James Murray. This is about the mega dinghy that crossed the channel over the weekend. 125 people on one dinghy. She says action is turning the boats around. There's absolutely no determination. You're making our country look like fools.
Unless we do what Alison suggests. She said people talk about a magic bullet. Here's the magic bullet. Send the Navy in and get those boats turned back. I mean, you've got to sort of recognise that a blind man on a galloping horse could see a dinghy that size crossing the channel. And you wonder why no one seems to do anything about it, to hook a rope on it and pull it around, or to puncture it, or goodness knows do what, but make life a bit more difficult than it is being made for them.
I think we saw the French /one dinghy, didn't we, for that photo opportunity, which was on
while
all of the
Macron
papers.
was here in the country visiting Keir Starmer. That was it, the photo opportunity.
And perhaps this is the reaction from those human trafficking gangs. I mean, they're very sophisticated, aren't they? Networks across Europe. They're just getting bigger and bolder with each move.
Well, we're talking about all this because Labour's latest bid to crack down on immigration, the Home Secretary today will declare migrants must contribute to Britain. Busy morning here in the studio. Thanks very much indeed for your company. Very shortly we'll be speaking to Zia Yousaf from Reform UK about lots of the accusations being made against his party today. And as well as that,
we're going to be at the Union Jack House, which I'm very excited about.
Well,
a huge Union Jack painted on a house.
Well, and you would live next door to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't you?
No. Anyway, that is, we see it's very complicated.
Yes, slightly more complicated.
Difficult thing in Northern Ireland. Yeah. So anyway, this is GB News Breakfast. Eamon Holmes and Ellie Costello here, back after this. Right, the big feature we have for you this half hour is flags, OK? When the Prime Minister wanted to reclaim the flag, Simon Brocklehurst has painted the entire front of his house as a Union Jack.
Yep, and it's safe to say he's received a mixed reaction. Well, this comes as flags are to be removed from public spaces by Derby City Council later on today, so it's very timely.
Our national reporter Will Godley now, he reports